Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Bento Xtreme is here once again to bring you guys the latest news and updates in anime, JRock, video games, and Blizzard news. This week's big topic is Hello Kitty galore. There's tons of news with Hello Kitty. They're fusing everything, making partnerships with Xtreme and many other expositions that Brian's gonna fill you in on. So what's this happening with the Hello Kitty, Brian?
Well, Hello Kitty is, fusing with every company they could think
I
of.
know.
Well, the first thing I'm gonna talk about is Street Fighter.
Street Fighter Hello Kitty. Man,
yeah.
I can't believe that.
So, WeLoveFine.com, on last Thursday, they decided that they're gonna release 6 shirts that Sanrio Hello Kitty characters that have Street Fighter outfits.
Wow.
So the best part is that it's not only for just for women. It's men and women.
Men and women, so
Yeah.
they're keeping it equal.
Yeah, it's 100% cotton shirts. Great quality shirts actually, and it's gonna be about $25 in US dollars.
That's not bad. It's
That's-
pretty affordable.
Yeah.
Not bad.
And the next thing about Hello Kitty, another Hello Kitty, and Vocaloids.
Oh,
Vocaloids, yeah.
Hello Kitty
Yeah,
Vocaloids. Oh.
Charms are coming out in Japan. It's not getting released in America yet.
Mm.
However, it's gonna be 6 Vocaloids that look like Hello Kitty characters.
Wow.
Remember, little charms are about $1 here.
Yeah.
Well, in Japan, it's about 300 yen. That's about $4 in US dollars.
So expensive. 400% more.
Yeah, it's a
Very,
lot of
very
money, but it's worth it. They said they're they
Yeah.
said the last one is a secret one. They don't know what it's gonna be.
Really?
Yeah.
There's 6 of them? So you have Hatsune Miku, Ran, and the others?
Yeah, and then they said the last one's gonna be a special one.
We'll see. Well, we're going to have to wait and see.
Yeah, we'll
Maybe
see how.
fill us in
Yeah.
on what exactly.
Well, let's jump into anime news. This is great.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Awesome.
Cartoon Network is acquiring Scan to Go. Scan to Go is one of the international big anime that's a racing theme anime.
Mm.
I remember when I was a little kid, there was like a similar TV show that came with this thing. But the great thing about it is that Cookie Jar is actually the one who licensed it. Cookie Jar Entertainment is the one who did Spider Rider for United Kids.
Yeah, I remember Spider Rider.
Yeah.
The English version. It was on, I think it was on, wasn't it on Fox Kids before it went off the air?
Yeah, it was.
I do.
So they're actually a known company. And Scan to Go is about 52 episodes that started in 2011 in Japan. So and it's currently aired in like South Korea, Spain, Italy, and Portugal.
Pretty cool. Awesome.
And it's coming to you this fall in Cartoon Network. So it's a little kiddie, but it might be a cool anime to watch it. Next news for anime is Gundam.
Gundam, guys.
Dun, dun. Always have to bring you guys Gundam news. I promise you guys always. Japan is building a hotel room devoted to Gundam. How exciting that is?
Gundam themed hotel, dude.
Yeah.
So tell us about this. What's going on?
Well, the hotel is called Grand Pacific is it Galore Hotel in Obiya, Tokyo. Oh, sorry about the pronunciation, guys. It's right near the pretty much the Gundam museum that I was talking about the last couple of updates I've been talking about. It's gonna be right. It's right behind it actually with this 1-in-1 statue actually. So you can't.
Oh,
really
you mean more that the life-size Gundam?
Yeah, that 1-in-1.
So it's right there. So okay.
It's right behind it. Whatever.
Right. Oh, so
Yeah.
it's like right in the Odaiba. Okay,
Yeah.
Cool.
But the funny thing is, you can't really see the statue from that big grand room that
that's
they're talking
alright.
about.
Okay.
Yeah. So the room's called Gundam Special Type. It's pretty much 900 square feet of 2 themes of Gundam. The living room is going to be Earth Federation
Yes.
theme, and then Zeon theme for the room actually.
Pretty cool.
So it's going to be a pretty white base, and then one's going to be like very red base.
Red and green.
Yeah, red and green. Christmas colors.
Christmas colors, man.
Yeah, but
Awesome. It's Gundam themed.
yeah.
Xeon.
And then some of the special things they're gonna offer is that they're gonna have they're gonna have Gundam art in each walls, Gundam themed chairs, room keys, so probably like a Zeon sign or something like that.
Pretty cool.
Towels, and they're gonna have a special menu for the room service.
How much is the average person paying for all these amenities?
So this is about 26,000 yen.
How much does that kind of translate into US dollars?
It's about a little bit over $300 per person.
So pricey.
And they only allow three people are maximally allowed to stay in this, and per person has to pay that amount. And you're only allowed to book one per night.
Really, one per night. So that's like what, $900 a night, almost $1,000
About $1,000. Yeah.
for 3 people. That's pretty expensive.
However, for the more budgetable person, there is a standard G room, they call it, the G room type. It's a little smaller. It's about 400 feet square foot, but the price is about $171 per person. And they're taking reservations starting from June 11th. And every person who gets gets a room, they get a ticket for Gundam Frontier, pretty much complex. That's the museum that I was
Oh,
talking about.
awesome.
That's it for anime news. What's going on in JRock?
Well, guys, we have some excellent JRock news. You guys remember several weeks ago, even last year, Ghibli Studios has released the music to actually some of their acclaimed titles like Nausicaa and My Neighbor Totoro and there's some other themed films. This music, I consider Miyazaki the Yoshiki of anime because the way he draws the animation and music together, it's almost perfect. It just goes really great together. Well, it's as you guys know, Castle in the Sky. It was actually a book before it became a film. I think the book was written in or in the not the early to mid 1980s.
Definitely.
So it came out about in 1986, but the movie was just recently made in the early 2000s, I believe, like 2004, 2005. I don't remember, but it was around that time. Well, the music is now available in English translation, and you guys can get more information on JamieWorld.com to actually where you can get the information to actually purchase this music collection. And I'm sure you can go on iTunes too, because iTunes has everything. Amazon as well. In other news, at JamieWorld.com had an interview with El Arkham Seal in Paris. You know, starting with their 20th anniversary, they started in Hong Kong, and they had other performances in Shanghai, Taipei, London, Paris, all over the world, guys. And last week I brought to you guys some information about they had 3 appearances in Jakarta, India, which is very interesting. And they recently had a concert in Madison Square Garden, and where they finished off in Paris, France. And JMerrill.com had a chance to actually sit down with Hyde and Ken to discuss their plans in the future and about their 20th anniversary, how they feel, just having been together for 20 years performing. So pretty awesome. You guys can find more about this interview only on JMerrill.com. And if you guys want to stay tuned to our another video we're having this week, Bento Summer Xtreme's AX 2012 sneak preview. Brian and I are gonna talk about this year's guest of honors in depth, close and personal. Well, I'm gonna kind of give you guys a sneak preview that kind of interconnects with JRock. If you guys are familiar with the power speed metal all girls rock band, visual kei rock band, Calafina, well, the acclaimed composer Yuki Kajiura is actually returning to AX 2012 to bring you guys a live concert. Her music contributes keyboard to classical music, and one thing that she's acclaimed for is creating this super rock girls band Calafina. And recently, their latest album got number 3 on the Oricon chart, so they're doing very successful for an indie J-rock band. So you guys can find more information on JMerrill.com and stay tuned to our AX 2012 sneak preview for more info. But that's all the J-rock news we have this week. We're gonna jump right into video game news.
Alright, in video game news, it's exciting because E3 just happened not that long ago. Nintendo released a game on E3. It's going to be a theme park base. It's called Nintendo Land. It's pretty much 12 attraction of mini games where the inspired is by Zelda, Animal Crossing, Luigi, Donkey Kong, and other franchises
Pretty
from
cool, dude.
Nintendo. It's really exciting. It's going to be like very social network type of deal where you have a character, you can move around, and you could actually talk to people. It's an online based game too. Mm-hmm. And you could do the different mini games. It's like almost like Mario Party, but in a more exciting way. Next of all, Dead or Alive is coming out again with number 5, and it was trailered in E3 again. One of the highlights they are going to have is that they reveal that some of the Virtual Fighter franchise they brought over, they're going to have characters like Sarah Bryant, and will be joining in previous announcement character like Akari. And the game is going to be released on PS2 and Xbox 360. North America is going to get it in September 25th, and Europe's going to get it in September 28th.
Awesome, dude. Look forward to that.
Last of all, it's Gundam Age again, guys.
Gundam Age.
Yeah, the PSP game that was big hype in Japan right now. They released a 3-minute promo video finally. They're showing some great potential for this game. There's going to be 2 games for this, pretty much this system for the PSP. One of the highlights they're going to have is that you customize your mobile suit to the point where you want to have it actually. Gundam, they have like the traditional Gundam Age stuff, but however you could add on a lot of stuff because those are the cool things about it. 2 games are coming out on August 9th, and it's going to be Universal Ace and Cosmo Drive. That's it for video game news this week. What's going on in Blizzard news?
Well, we have a lot of Blizzard news this week, guys. I have news for Diablo 3, StarCraft 2, and World of Warcraft. I'm gonna start you guys off with some Diablo 3 news. If you guys are familiar with Reddit, they're great for just world entertainment news. Well, there's some Q&A, so FAQ from the developers actually coming to Reddit. So keep your eye out for that. And patch 1.0.2b is now available. Some bugs have been fixed. From the beginning, a lot of people have been complaining about that. The auction house is now up, so there's no other problems. But some patch 1.0.3 design is now available for your guys' input. Some information on that. Some buffing changes have been let out to the fans to actually get some comments on, and bridging the Inferno Gap. Though that's no longer available, and some more info will be actually available where you can get more information on Battle.net. And Blizzard is actually providing tips and guides on how to protect your account. There's been some issues with people losing their passwords and people actually getting their accounts hacked in Diablo 3. So, it should be obvious that you guys should have a very secure password and never share your password with anyone, especially young kids, who are not really too familiar. They'll like, oh, I can get you some updates or some quest updates if you just give me your password. Don't ever give your password to anyone. You guys can go to Blizzard.net for some tips on how to actually protect your Diablo 3 account. Well, in others, World of Warcraft, the Mist of Pandaria is now in full swing, guys. Join the game developer Tom Clinton as he discusses the future of PvP, player versus player. 2 new battlegrounds have been added to the gameplay, along with 1 new arena, so you guys can battle out with your friends or with some random people on online in Mist of Pandaria with these 16 new places, with these new places being added, and Blizzard's Summer Challenge. Each week of summer, Blizzard's gonna bring you guys a challenge where you guys can earn some gear that you can't normally earn in the game of WoW, and you guys can play with your friends, random people online, as you guys battle it out and just discover new adventures and items in the land of Azeroth. You guys can find more information on Battle.net. And StarCraft 2, guys. For you late bloomers out there that haven't spent money or want to save money, like some friends I know, you guys can get it for 33% off. No longer $59.99, you guys can get it for $39.99. So if you guys want to get StarCraft 2, 3 years in making, go for it, guys. And this weekend, the WCS. USA Nationals are now in the beautiful downtown Anaheim Convention Center. You guys can see some of the most acclaimed players, such as EG's Idra, my personal favorite, Cold QXC, Quantic Illusion, EG's In Control, and Liquid Noni. And some other players, especially those who actually competed and got in, and like Brian and I, who fell flat on our faces.
Yeah.
But you guys can watch these people and players battle out for a huge prize pool of 30K and see them move on to the world scene for the World National Tournament. If you guys can't make it to the beautiful Anaheim Convention Center to watch it in person, you guys can go to the Battle.net account tab, tournament tab to actually watch it, or the MLG website, the Major League Gaming website to watch it at a computer near you. Well, guys, that's all the information we have this week. Be sure to tune in to this week's update for Bento Summer Xtreme's Anime Expo 2012 Guest of Honor sneak preview, where Brian and I are going to go depth on each Guest of Honor and discuss what there were some random facts, what they specialize in, and what to look forward to. So, do you want to add anything else, Brian?
No, that's it this week. We had a jam-packed week.
We had a jam-packed week, guys. It was a very long video. We thank you guys that have actually sit through it. We have a lot of stuff coming up. Brian and I are actually, we mentioned last week, we're doing a Bento Summer Xtreme 1-year anniversary video, which is going to be put on to our YouTube channel July 1st. Look forward to that, guys. So like always, subscribe to our YouTube channel. Check out our Facebook, Twitter, guys. Subscribe, tell your friends, family about us. And until then, guys, remember to Bento your samurai to the extreme.